25c7e3dc543f51fcef2011ff56346975. Today, we're diving into a problem that's right under our noses: plastic pollution on our campus. Did you know, according to the UCSI Environmental Club, we throw away over 100,000 single-use plastic bottles every month? That's like fitting 3 huge garbage trucks to the brim. Can you even imagine that? These bottles don't just disappear. They take up to 450 years to break down in landfills, leaking harmful chemicals that pollute our soil and water. Out in the oceans, they become death traps for turtles, seabirds, and fish who mistake plastic for food. And it's not just the planet. We're hurting. These bottles contain chemicals like BPA that seep into water, especially when heated. Over time, that can mess with our hormones and even affect our long-term health. But here's the kicker. We're not helpless because of laziness. We're limited by our campus. There are only 12 working water refill stations, and they're mostly stuck in the main library and admin buildings. If you're in the dorms or in a dome, B-dome for class, or even just hanging out in the quadrangle, good luck finding a place to refill your bottle. So students end up buying plastic bottles not because they want to, but because they have to. That's why our team has come up with the Green Campus Initiative. We're here to make it easier for every UCSI student to use reusable bottles, not harder. Through better infrastructure, campus-wide awareness, and support from the university, we can turn things around. Let's break down exactly what's going on and how we can fix it.
According to 2025 campus survey, 78% of UCSI students purchase at least one single-use plastic bottle per day, and 45% buy 2 or more. This consists to over 100,000 plastic bottles consumed on campus monthly, and as many as 1.2 million annually. The final destination of these plastic bottles is worrying. Most end up in landfills, where they take 550 years to fully decompose. During this process, they release harmful chemicals that pollute soil and groundwater. Some are blown into rivers and oceans, becoming fatal traps. For marine life, turtles may suffocate after ingesting plastic water fragments, and seabirds may die painful deaths because their bodies are filled with plastic, preventing them from flying and eating. In addition to environmental hazards, the threat of plastic bottles to human health cannot be ignored. A 2024 study published in the Journal of Environmental Health showed that substances like BPA and phthalates in plastic bottles seep into water more quickly when exposed to high temperatures or repeated use. Long-term consumption of water containing these substances can disrupt the human endocrine system, lead to hormonal imbalances, and increase the risk of cardiovascular disease and diabetes. The impact is even more serious on pregnant women and adolescents' development. If we continue our current consumption habits, we will not only turn the campus into a plastic garbage dump, but also expose our health to invisible threats.
During the research, I interviewed Lena, a third-year student whose experience resonates with many classmates. She used to buy 2 plastic bottles a day, one on her way to class in the morning and another at lunch. She thought it was convenient, just throw it away after use, and never considered where these bottles would end up. It was not until she watched a documentary on marine plastic pollution and saw the image of an albatross dying from ingesting plastic fragments that she realized her actions were harming the earth. Since then, she has switched to a stainless steel reusable water bottle. But new troubles followed. There are no refill stations near the A and B academic buildings where she attends classes or the D area dormitory where she lives. The water she fills in the morning is gone by the afternoon, and she has no choice but to buy plastic bottles again. There are not a few students like Lena who want to be environmentally friendly but cannot practice it. The 12 existing refill stations on campus are only concentrated in the main library and administrative buildings, with extremely limited coverage. During peak class hours, the trash cans in canteens and academic buildings are quickly filled with plastic bottles. When the wind blows, plastic bottles scatter all over the campus, affecting the appearance and worsening pollution. This inconvenient refilling situation has become the biggest obstacle preventing students from practicing environmental protection. And it has also trapped the campus plastic pollution problem in a vicious circle of wanting to be environmentally friendly but inconvenient, having to continue using plastic.
To address the problems of campus plastic pollution and insufficient refill stations, we propose the Green Campus Initiative, which will be comprehensively promoted from three aspects: infrastructure, publicity, and education, and institutional support. The specific plan is as follows. First, improve the water refill station infrastructure. We plan to install 30 new high-quality water refill stations covering all academic buildings, dormitories, canteens, and outdoor areas, 1-2 stations per floor of each academic building, 3 to 4 stations in each dormitory area, and a reasonable layout in canteens, squares, stadiums, and other areas. At the same time, we will conduct a comprehensive inspection and maintenance of the existing 12 refill stations, replace damaged equipment, and ensure their normal operation. In addition, we will mark the location of all refill stations on the campus map and develop a mobile app feature that can display the location and usage status of refill stations in real time and support appointment-based refilling, completely solving the problem of inconvenient refilling. Second, carry out campus-wide publicity and education activities. Launch a thematic publicity season titled Refill, Don't Landfill, and hold a reusable bottle challenge. Students who use a reusable water bottle for 30 consecutive days and share their experiences can receive rewards such as campus store discount coupons and free coffee vouchers. Invite experts from the Worldwide Fund for Nature Malaysia, the Malaysian Environmental Association, and other organizations to give lectures and workshops to popularize knowledge about plastic pollution. Use various channels such as campus radio, social media, and posters to share environmental facts, success stories, and plastic reduction tips, making environmental protection concepts deeply rooted in people's hearts. Finally, promote institutional support and cooperation. Actively communicate with the university administration and suggest phasing out the sale of single-use plastic bottles on campus within 2 years. Reduce the purchase volume in the first year and increase the sales types and quantities of reusable water bottles. Completely stop sales in the second year and only provide bulk water and reusable water bottles. Provide free or subsidized reusable water bottles to new students, printed with the campus logo and environmental slogans. Cooperate with local enterprises to obtain sponsorship for the construction of refill stations and publicity activities, and encourage campus merchants to use biodegradable packaging to form a comprehensive environmental protection support system.
During the promotion of the initiative, we have heard some answers from students. Today, we will answer the one by one to eliminate everyone's concerns. Some people say reusable water bottles are too expensive, not as cost-effective as plastic bottles, but the opposite is true. A plastic bottle costs about 3 ringgit. If you buy one a day, you will spend over 1,000 ringgit a year, while a reliable refillable water bottle only costs 15 ringgit to 30 ringgit and has a service life of 2 to 3 years. With an average annual cost of less than 15 ringgit. It not only saves money but also reduces pollution, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Others are worried about that there are still not enough new refill stations, so it's inconvenient to use. This is actually the problem. We focus on solving 13 new refill situations plus 12 existing ones. A total of 42 situations covering the entry campaigns, where you can find one with 5 minutes, coupled with the mobile app positioning function. It can fully meet everyone's refilling needs, which is more convenient than buying plastic bottle. Some people also think 1% change is useless, but the case of Malaysian University tell us that as long as everyone acts together, we can have a huge impact. But its tiny refuel situation and carrying out publicity activities. The university reduced plastic bottle waste by 16% within 1 year. At UCSI, as long as every student uses a reusable water bottle, we can reduce 1.2 million plastic bottle waste every year. This can not only purify the campus environment, but also drive people around to practice environmental protection, forming a virtuous cycle.
After understanding the hazards of campus plastic pollution and the plan of the Green Campus Initiative, each of us can become a participant in change. Specifically, we can start from the following 3 points. First, take immediate action and buy a reusable water bottle. Whether it's stainless steel, glass, or food-grade plastic, choose a style you like. Carry with you, and say goodbye to single-use plastic bottles. They are available for sale in campus stores, convenience stores, and online at affordable price and long shelf life, which is the most direct way to practice environmental protection. Second, actively support and sign the initiative petition. We have launched a campus petition with a target of 3,000 signatures to submit suggestions to the university on adding more refill stations and fixing our plastic bottle sales. The petition link can be found on campus social platforms and the Environmental Club's official account. Every signature is a force driving campus change, and we look forward to everyone's active participation. Third, spread the influence and encourage people around you to participate. Share the hazards of plastic pollution and the Green Campus Initiative with your family, friends, and classmates, and invite them to use reusable water bottles together. Launch a plastic reduction group in your class or dormitory to supervise and encourage each other, making environmental protection a campus turn. At the same time, take the initiative to use the existing campus refuel stations and cherish every opportunity to practice environmental protection. Dear students, plastic pollution is not a distant topic, but closely related to our daily lives. Building a green campus is not the responsibility of one person, but the common mission of every UCSI student. Let's start with using reusable water bottles. Start with every refill and gather small actions into great our refill don't landfill. Let UCSI become a model of sustainable development among Malaysian universities and create a healthier and better future for the earth and ourselves.